Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun. In the last episode, we traveled through the Goma Cave range, the Goma Cave under the Goma Mountain range, derp. Got Ivan as a permanent party member, went to Bilibin, met with Lord McCoy, and got denied for a quest to save Kolima, which is apparently cursed. Probably like this tree, which used to be a man. But for now, we are going to go and do something else, since clearly this is not a thing that's going to be happening to us. So we're going to go down here, and as you can see, there is a djinn that we cannot get because there is this statue in the way. What does this little thing say? McCoy's hidden warehouse, do not enter. That is a great place to put your hidden warehouse right in the middle of the town where anyone could find it. Good job. Fortunately, there is another secret entrance that we can use. We are going to go up and around and blow these leaves out of the way. And go into this cave here. And we can jump down here and move this thingy out of the way. Jump across and get this genie, which we do not have to fight this time. The Jupiter genie Gust has joined Ivan. Gust gives you plus 9 HP, plus 2 attack, and plus 2 agility. And its Unleash is another attack. It attacks with Mighty Wind Gusts. So, not a bad choice. I mean, there are very few straight-up useless genie in the game. There are a couple that are highly situational, but I think there are... I don't know if there are any that are straight-up useless. So we are now exiting town, and we are going to go to the northwest. So let's actually hold on. Let's go to the Kolima, the Bilibin barrier for a second. Oh, we have some new enemies. We have 2 rat soldiers and a rat. Which is interesting that the rat soldiers and the rats look completely different. Like, do these guys even look like rats to you? They look more like foxes to me. I wonder if that was like a translation error or something. Anyway, the rat soldiers are weak to fire and resist water. The rats are weak to fire and resist wind. So for this, I'm just gonna have Ice attack. Gonna cast fire on these guys, and we'll just have Ivan attack. And let's see if we can take these guys out in one turn. Yep, yes we can. So we're going to move on over to the Bilibin barrier, or Bilibin barricade, sorry. Sign, this area is off limits to all those without a permit, Lord McCoy. Well, can't get through, right? Door's tightly locked. But this looks flimsy. Let's see if we can move this crate, and sure enough, there is a hole in it that we can just go right through. And there is a thing, a stack of trees right here, if we mind read. They're so heavy. How interesting. Well, that's all we're going to do for now. Now we're going to actually head northwest, and while we're doing that, I'm going to teach you about Ivan's class line, the Windseer, or Magician class line. The Windseer is weak physically. It has terrible HP and attack, and not so great defense. But on the other hand, its PP is fantastic, and it has very good agility as well. So it's pretty much your straight-up fast black mage type character. As far as synergy, it's pretty much all attack. I think there's, I think he has access to an attack-based buff. but I forgot to check and write that down. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he has impact to access to impact, which is a attack buff. We have some more enemies, and we can show off how Earthquake can be used to hit all. Let's get these guys dead. Oh yeah, and yeah, the enemy can totally run from you, like I mentioned earlier. And if the last one runs from you, it's just automatic battle win. Well, let's keep on going. And as you can see, there is some, as I was saying, there you can see some icy snows up in the north past these mountains. I wanted to show you guys something, by the way. If you tap the R button, you can see the world map. It's not super obvious if you, just from this view, but basically this is supposed to be essentially a fantasy version of like Eurasia up here and northeastern Africa up here. So Bilibin is right here, and that's like Central Europe / Eastern Asia. So why is Lord McCoy talking in a very blatant Scottish accent? That's something that's always kind of bothered me as soon as I figured out that, like, it's a thinly disguised, you know, copy of Earth. This rat does not want to die. Oh, but we got the Unleash on the Magic Rod Merc, which is not especially powerful. But Ivan got a level up. He is level 6. We are going to continue on to the Bilibin Cave entrance. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm going to show you field synergy that, for once, is not in one of the base classes. It is on some of the multi-element classes. So we're going to switch Isaac and Garrett to be both brutes for a second so we can use the growth synergy. And switch them right back because I am not interested in having them be anything other than their base classes for the moment. But not too long from now, we will actually be switching them off to the classes and entities for most of the game. But for now, we are in the Bilibin Cave, and we can get this chest that we could only get by following that path. We got an Elven Rapier, another artifact weapon, and a pretty good one for early in the game. You can see that almost doubles Isaac's attack. Let's see who all can use this. All of them get a pretty sizable bonus from it, but I think Isaac will benefit the most given that he has the highest attack bonus from his class. So I'm going to give that to him, and then can anyone benefit from the Bandit Sword? I guess Garrett can, so we'll give it to him. So we are going to head into the cave proper. This is where you come in if you went through the normal entrance, and we have another new enemy, the Ghoul. The Ghoul, it is weak to fire and resists water. That is a thing that we've been hearing a lot lately, I feel like. But since we only have one, I'm just going to not do anything super special and just kind of... Man, this guy actually has some high defense. But then again, I feel like we're kind of sequence breaking a little bit, so... Let's just... let's try this. It's and Isaac has leveled up, and he mastered the Spire attack. Spire is another Earth synergy. It is a single target, and we will see it in the next battle, probably. Which is right here. Oh, we have two more enemies, the Troll and the Gnome. Troll is weak to fire and actually resists wind, and the Gnome is weak to water and resists fire. So these are actually going to be a bit tricky for us. So for now, we'll use fire on the troll. Let's see. Let's see if we can... I forget if the unleash for the magic rod is water-based or wind-based. So let's try just attacking. So you guys can see Spire basically drops the stalactite on the enemy, and it actually does a decent amount of damage. But that troll is dead. So we didn't see this now, but the troll can actually regenerate HP at the end of each turn. And we just got casted at. Oh, we have the Vorpal Slash, and that does a good amount of damage. Garrett leveled up, and he mastered Flare Wall. Alright, let's heal up for a second. Alright, is there anything this way? Nope, that is a dead end. So we're going to keep on exploring the cave. Ooh, things have changed colors. These must be getting to the end of the cave. So now we can use Garrett's new spell, Flare Wall. And let's just keep going at them. Gnome's dead. Troll's dead. Hopefully by the time we're done here, we'll have enough magic to, or enough coins to get some bonus stuff. So, okay. I'm trying to remember if we can get that chest right now or if we need to wait for a little bit. Let's push this torch over here to melt that ice pillar into a puddle. And then if we go around this way, can we do anything? Let's see, we're going to take out this troll, use Flare Wall, and... yeah, we can get this chest, and it is a vial, which is another way overpowered healing item. 500 HP when the highest HP among us is 99. I don't know why this game loves to throw overpowered healing items at you. It's very strange. Oh, and I think this is another new enemy for us, and our first palette swap. It is the Ooze. It is a blue palette swap of the slime, and like the slime, it is weak to fire and resists water. So let's take these guys out. How about Gnome, Flare Wall, Ray? Isaac needs healing. Isaac very much needs healing. Holy moly. I haven't leveled up. Didn't learn any new things, though. That's fine. And this is the exit to the cave, and now we are in Snowland. And we have even more new enemies, Maulers. These guys are weak to fire and resist wind. So let's just... Man, for someone who's not supposed to be a caster, Garrett is using a lot of synergy right now. And you're not going to do much as a caster, so... Okay, so Merc is wind, not water. And as you can see, one of the nice things about the magic rod is that it can put enemies to sleep. Oh, apparently the Elven Rapier is also wind. Which I suppose maybe makes some kind of sense, but... check it out, we actually do not have enough synergy to cast Flare Wall right now. You can see it's red. If we try to cast it, it'll let us select it, but then we'll fail once our turn actually rolls around, unless someone does something to restore his synergy, which we don't really have anything that we can do. So, thankfully, our enemy is asleep and is now dead. Isaac leveled up. moving on, let's heal up Garrett and get into another random battle. Let's take this guy out. That's 3 unleashes. Nice. Moving on to the town in the middle of the snow. Garrett leveled up. He is now level 7 guard. Seriously? Like, we are almost freaking there, and we are Garrett is like completely out of PP, and you know, the regeneration isn't that fast. You do get a djinn leader that can restore PP, which is very nice, but we don't have them yet. So now we are in the town of Imil. I'm not sure how that's supposed to be pronounced. Imil. Yeah, kind of weird, but for heaven's sake, let's rest up and recover our energy. I mean, we weren't in, like, imminent danger of dying. Like, Isaac still had enough PP to do heals, but yeah, holy crap, that was not going well for us. So, this is a cool effect, by the way. You run around in the snow, and it leaves footprints that last for a bit. Let's see. Oh, you guys have an empty bottle. This is a little Legend of Zelda now. Let's see. Oh, help me. Grandpa, hold on. His wife refers to him as Grandpa. Oh no, this is terrible. Get Mia, please get Mia. Well, that is a great start to this town. I mean, let's be honest, if this was a cold town like this, it would probably be pretty easy to get sick because everyone has to stay inside all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I tend to stay indoors a lot when the weather turns cold. Not good for your health though, so I try to work out. Well, like I said, hey, working out is healthy. Like, even if, it doesn't necessarily keep you from getting sick, it's at least good for your health in general. We have a snowman. Can you read this guy's mind? Okay, no. For some reason, I remember there being a snowman that you could actually read the mind of, which is kind of amusing, but it was apparently not this one. What is it with you? Phew, I'm freezing. Is Mia here yet? Well, what are you doing outside? Get indoors, for heaven's sake! Oh, the epidemic has hit almost everyone in the mill. I'm sick too. What would happen to us if we didn't have Mia? So Mia must be a healer of some kind, and also it sounds like there is some sort of epidemic going on, which sounds fantastic. Let's go, and for now we are going to... Oh, for heaven's sake, the stupid snowman reset. I hate it when things do that. So yeah, there is a cave that is in the back that we can get to. If the snowman actually stays in place and doesn't magically sprout legs and climb back up to the cliff we just pushed it from. Seriously, what the heck? Sliding ice puzzle, yay, this one actually isn't that difficult. And we have a Mars djinn. And this one is just going to join us, no questions asked. It is the Mars djinn Fever. Fever, similar to Gust, gives you +8 attack, +8 HP, +2 attack, and +2 agility. And so we're going to give him to Garrett for now, and when we set him on Garrett, his class promotes. He goes from guard to soldier, and all of his stats go up. This is a pretty cool mechanic, in my opinion, since it kind of balances, there's a bit of risk-reward to using djinn in battle. You can use them, but it will reduce your stats. So it makes you weaker and more vulnerable while you are using them until they recover. Have you visited the old couple who live near the entrance of town? Yep, they look sick. Oh, that's too bad. That's where Mia was headed. You probably just missed her if you didn't see her along the way. Well, guess we were going back there. Are you looking for Mia? Mia just left. An epidemic is sweeping the village, so Mia is very busy. So normally you'd have one of those old Great Healer guys with the weird metal crowns here, and instead you have this kid here. I may only be a student, but I can act as your healer. Welcome, weary wanderers. What do you seek? So this is something I haven't really had opportunity to mention yet, but this is where you can go to have various cures done. You can go here to get revived if one of your characters dies. You can get poison cured, which is kind of pointless since antidotes are cheap and plentiful. You can repel evil, which if one of your characters gets haunted, which can happen in later dungeons, you can get that exercised. You can also have cursed items removed, which is another thing that will come up later. As it happens, we don't need to do any of these right now, and we really haven't had needed to do any of these things yet all game, but we will probably need to do them at some point. For now, we are going to go ahead back into here, and now you can see Mia is there. How are you feeling? He's been coughing for quite a while now. You'll feel better soon. And she is using Synergy. She's using something called Ply. How do you feel now? Much better. You didn't sound much better, unless you were just like coughing up all the phlegm or something. No, Grandpa, you mustn't push yourself too hard. Thank you, Mia. I can't imagine how this village would ever manage without you. Oh, now she's that seems like she's not feeling well either. Don't mention it. You should rest in bed too, ma'am. Who are you? Can I help you? Ooh, what's that? Was that the lighthouse? It can't be. Only I can. Oh no, Alex! So she knows Alex, which shouldn't be surprising given that they have the same blue hair. And she gets the heck out of there. So let's go ahead and see what kind of equipment we can get, since we are... Oh, right. It glows. Sorry, I get a little cranky when I'm sick. I'll open up the shop when I get better. I hope this doesn't screw us over. We cannot buy anything right now. I think the item shop is still open at least, but we don't really need items, so hopefully, hopefully we can do the dungeon that's coming up and the boss at the end, without, you know, with the gear we have, which is admittedly not super great. Well, we'll see how it goes, and if I need to run back and, I end up needing to run back to Bilibin to equip myself, I can just do that off screen. How the heck am I supposed to get into that little gap there? I cannot remember how to do this. Oh, I think... There we go. Ice puzzles, yay! This is another vial. Another way too powerful healing item. Well, let's head on to the lighthouse then, since we can't really do anything else here. Welcome to the first lighthouse in the game of the 4 that we are supposed to be, you know, defending, I guess. Mercury Lighthouse, and I love this music. It's very kind of mysterious almost. Somebody is here. Someone is here. Can you hear it too? Sure. Alex is the only one other than I who can enter Mercury Lighthouse. But this statue is blocking my way. Well, we can solve that for you. And you can see that there's still another barrier there. Did you do that? I knew it. I saw a ghostly force pushing it. She can see synergy. That means she's an adept. Again, we already kind of knew that, but you could see our synergy? Synergy, is that what you call that power? We had thought you were using synergy when you healed that old man, Mia. That's a special power handed down to members of the Mercury clan from generation to generation. It is called Ply, a power generated through meditation. It was once much stronger. This Mercury clan sounds a little like people of Vale, don't you think? Yeah, kinda does. Sure, they're the sworn protectors of a special power just like us. I have to go. I have to find whoever entered the lighthouse. So she uses Ply and unseals this barrier. And you can see the same purple flash that we saw earlier. So, next stop is to head into the lighthouse, but for now, we're gonna call it a day. I will see you guys next time, where we will start exploring Mercury Lighthouse. Bye-bye.